Welcome back, and today the news says, good news to all Nigerians. President Buhari has finally made us all happy. Here is what he did. Good news to all Nigerians. According to the Association of Nigerian Electricity Distributors, Nigerians will not pay for electricity supply bills for 2 months. They said it is not entirely free, as the federal government led by President Buhari will pay for the electricity bills for the 2 months. The Association of Nigerian Electricity Distributors, which is the major body of all electricity distribution companies, noted that it recognized the challenging effect of the coronavirus on the economic and daily life of Nigerians. The Buhari-led government will align with the Association of Nigerian Electricity Distributors and National Assembly to make sure Nigerians there is free electricity supply to all citizens in the country. So no electricity bill for the past March and April, as Buhari-led government has taken care of it. The ANED Executive Director, Research and Advocacy and spokesman for all the electricity distribution companies, Barrister Sunday Odutan, told a popular news outlet, The Nation, that the company supports whatever the federal government does that will reduce the suffering of Nigerians during this period of need as a result of the coronavirus. He said, the energy to be supplied for the 2 months is not free, but is being paid for by the federal government in partnership with the National Assembly. The ability for the DISCO to go forward is subject to the stimulus package being passed in the National Assembly and signed into law by Mr. President. And while this palliative seeks to be subjected to the COVID-19 palliative for customers. A lot of people have reacted to this, and this is what they say. Somebody says, congrats to you, foolish fools. Your mates overseas are giving thousands of dollars to their citizens and you're shamelessly boasting of this nonsense. Someone says, you can go to Italy to collect your own dollars. Thank God you said overseas. Be content of the little to receive more. That is true as well. Can Nigerians be contented? No. Can Nigerians be patient? No. Who are Nigeria's mates from the overseas that you can be comparing with? Another person says, what of the people that use prepaid meter? That's true. Somebody says, you can be using light and sleep with hunger, because Buhari never likes his country. Somebody says, tactical stealing. This might be true as well, because it's like out of the blue, when did Buhari now get common sense to actually cater to his people? Somebody says, Fulani tricks, you will not have light. Crazy bills afterwards to cover up. The APC is the propaganda of the government. What is the person saying? Somebody says, I have already bought EEDC credits in March, which will serve me throughout this April. What is my benefit? Somebody says, we don't appreciate that. Let them provide free and compulsory prepaid meter and reduce tariff for each house. I mean, this is good. It's a step forward. I think the next thing, which is the biggest thing that Nigeria needs to do, is just have a database for housing, for the amount of people in the country, how many people work in each different sector, and also a grid, electricity grid for even like rural areas where it's so poor, people are stealing electricity from each other. Nigeria just needs a database for water as well, water, electricity, gas, and also the amount of people in the country and people's income. So then they can start allocating houses and basically they can actually make public houses. So this is a step forward in the right direction for the Nigerian government to start taking responsibility, because after these 2 months, what then happens? That is the bigger question. Please put your comments in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.